I'm white, and I'm black.
It's black and it's white.
Okay, so how are we gonna start?
We are Dynamite.
Yeah.
No, that's Plum Tree's song.
Plummacy radio.
We are white.
Welcome to the cauldron. That's what he says.
Oh, jeepers.
You know you're
yeah,
being
right,
recorded.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to
Hey,
the cauldron.
now,
eh?
you still got to play, boy. You better
I
watch
know,
your
but I
mouth.
like him as a good man.
Yeah, there
I'm
we
gonna
go.
save myself there. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Ja, 100%.
Okay, hi, I'm Black,
And I'm white.
and this is Black and White, and
Jeez, we made it, bro.
we actually did. So
We made it.
we've got lights. We've actually got lights. We've got
Yeah.
lights. We've got lights on us. You need to put your mic closer so we can.
Yeah, sorry about the last time. It was a little bit difficult, right? Because, I mean, that thing was moving around and you get so excited sometimes and then it's just like... it's
Tell
all
me
over the place.
about your week since the podcast. What happened? Like we made it. We actually episode 2. We've got lights on us. There's no more glare. I hope. Like we've actually controlling things. We've upgraded.
I think we have. I really think we have. I think we're in a good place. But a good week, man. Lots of really positive feedback. Lots of love from people, obviously listening.
Yeah.
And what people need to understand also, it was tough, right? It was
We found out 48 hours before we started. Sorry for
48
interrupting you.
hours. 48 hours.
And we were like, yeah, sure, they're not gonna. And then all of a sudden, be there. Here we are. We're doing it. Here we are again. Different day, different time. But we adapt. We do everything we can. And it looks like we've got a pretty good team now, and things are looking good.
Yeah.
Speaking of teams, we'll get to how our weeks were.
Yeah.
Rugby, let's talk a bit of rugby. Just
Chat-
Sharks-wise.
Man.
Bulls,
Jeez.
Byloftes, waar het rof is, Pretoria,
Uh-huh.
Black van die snor. Yeah, true.
Dude, it was hella epic. I just remember I was watching that whole game and my blood pressure must have done this, right? Because it was such an interesting game for me because it's elements, there's yellow cards, there's all of that stuff going on, and then you start to stress and you think, jeepers, boys. And then there's magic moments, right? And I think it was just the most special thing for me. Pretty epic. I don't know who that little boy was that was with Vincent.
Did that move you a bit, or?
Bro, that had my heart.
He's a little kid on Instagram. I actually forgot the handle. We'll get it up soon, but he's like really aspiring, loving rugby, and people are following him, and like really, he's like passionate about rugby. He went to the Lions game once. I saw that. So
yeah,
and like I think we need more of that. We need a lot of people
So
advocating rugby.
But I mean, like, it's for me the thing that
That's
stuck
something
out,
you'll never forget.
ever.
Ever.
And what stuck out for me was just the pure joy. I don't think there was a point I didn't think he wanted to let go of Vincent.
Yeah.
Right.
And
so that
knowing
was
Vince,
fantastic.
like
he's also
he would
that
have been
guy.
good, like in good, and kept him calm and like chill, and like
100%.
that's why Vince is such a good.
But I
good
mean,
man.
yeah, like back to the rugby, I think it was phenomenal. Really, really good fight from the boys, and it was special. Yeah. Like for me, watching that, and I remember I spoke to Japes after the game, and it was just more so like, that's the Sharks.
Yeah.
Like this fight,
A
this
lot of yellow
determination, this
cards,
grit.
right? I don't know if you heard what Jake White said about yellow cards and.
You.
Sorry.
What did he
When
say?
Jake het gesê, something about the yellow cards made them like better because the guys came back on fresh or whatever, something like that. But you still have to play with one less guy, so come on now.
Hey,
and
but I
rugby is
mean-
rugby, and
Yeah.
I do think, like the Bulls, like I mean, I've like a lot of love and respect for the Bulls, like
Yeah.
as a kid growing up and where I'm from and stuff like. But yeah, I think competition in South Africa it's like hard. Eh? There's no easy game anymore. There's
Yeah.
no like the preparation is hectic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure on players, derbies. Like the players would know, like what I'm saying now. There's always like pressure to perform, and if you're not up to speed, you're out. Next guy in. Same goes for injuries.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here with a foot injury. Other guys are like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how hectic rugby can be and get.
But I mean, does that not speak to literally? I promise you, it's like rugby players pop out the womb in South Africa. There's just exactly what you're saying. It's like, unfortunately, like it happens, right?
Our guest is going to tell us all about that. Anyway.
Oh yeah. But I mean, it happens like that, and it's there's such a strong culture in South Africa when it comes to rugby. That unfortunately, that's the reality of the situation. It's who's next, right? And there's always someone that's next. And I mean, you can have a phenomenal season, but there's some kid somewhere in high school tearing it up, and that kid in 3 seconds be in your jersey as well.
100%.
So
He's like, yeah, somewhere. Someone once said somewhere there's some kid warming up with your maximum weight on the and he's warming up with that stuff. So there's always somebody coming.
no, 100%. But it also speaks to, I think, obviously with the change of competitions and all that stuff.
And the
geez.
World Cup, I'm thinking. Like, you know, the
Yeah.
past 2 World Cups, like the Checkers coming in with all that stuff. And
Yeah.
like, you know, like creating, like, remember when you were a kid growing up admiring rugby?
Yes.
From like, be it 95 or 2000, and what was it, 2003?
Yeah.
At the 99 World Cup, like all of those, like you remember those things. There's little moments or snippets, maybe.
I was 4, but yep.
Okay, well, sorry, but the older generation
There we
listening.
go.
But yeah,
I like that.
I just want to say, like, I think there's a lot to be said about that, especially now. Again, it's like the Springbok team and the change of competition, like
Yep.
URC,
Yep.
people traveling. Like, there's a lot to be said about rugby and the culture and the way it's going. There's little kids that have never seen a rugby ball. We're
Yeah.
going to have guests on for sure that's going to tell us, I want to know their first experience with the rugby ball.
100%. But, I mean, yeah, like it says, I think the professional era now is really, really taxing on you guys, particularly with how things are scheduled.
Yeah.
It's just week in, week out, and yeah, hey, man, I'm okay.
Yeah.
You
Thanks,
know.
coach.
Hey.
And yeah, I want to say, like, enough about rugby.
Yeah.
Because we are talking rugby, but we're also talking a lot of life.
Yeah.
So you said your week was good, everything was right.
Yeah, really good week. Been super, super relaxed. It's been fortunate, I think. With work, yeah, the juniors are off now. So I've had a little bit of downtime, which you need
do you work on
sometimes.
improving, like, rugby stuff, or do you work on improving the man, like yourself?
Oh, man. It goes back to what I said, I think, in the last episode. It's just, I believe in the human first. The rugby will take care of itself. I think, especially in a pro setup, right? Like, your talent gets you in the room. But what kind of human being are you? What kind of teammate are you going to be? And I think
100%.
it's focusing more on that for me, and then building
And
those
a
relationships.
lot of younger players probably don't get it because it's been so high pressure from, like, high school
100%.
and whatever. So
Yeah.
it's like it'll be eaten, kind of. But relationships are important to have with people.
Huge. Huge.
Like, I'm thinking, even the environment you stay in. Like, I played overseas at a few places, and there's 1 or 2 places where I lived that it wasn't as comfortable and fun coming home because it was not where you felt at ease, or like, it's not where I can put my feet up and relax.
Yes.
And yeah, like, very, like, if you think of, like, instinctive, like, you don't feel comfortable, it's not fun, so you aren't really at your best because you're not resting, you're not, like, so your environment and the, like, same nutrition, food, there's so much pressures.
Yeah, there's all of that. So that's why I think it's the human experience outside of what the actual rugby is. The rugby will take care of itself, right? But it's like just making sure that that person's in a good place as well. So I like that. But yeah, and yourself, how was your week, bro? How's that foot coming along?
Oh, awkward, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had broke the bridge of my foot. It's called a Liz Frank, which is like in 2002, it was considered a career ender.
Damn.
Obviously at my age, I was like, shit.
Thank goodness we're in 2002.
Yeah, but
yeah.
yeah, they opened it up and it wasn't the worst. It actually, like, they, instead of putting in a plate, they put in a little, like, a cable thing which has got more play in it. And I'm like 2 weeks away from running. I'm running in a pool.
Okay.
Getting a bit of a tan every day, like in the middle of the day, after gym, after everything.
I love it. We're literally the polar opposite. Here you
I'm
are.
not saying they're paying me for it, but like, and I'm working really hard to get back. So
Literally the polar opposite. You want all this time in the sun. I'm just like, no.
get out, stay out.
No. Like this week off, I've been indoors. I'm just trying to get like 3 shades lighter. That's all. Like, that's it.
Had a good week of like rehab and stuff, and went up to Pretoria as well quickly. Got a life partner visa sorted.
Cheers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all right.
Things are moving fast.
Yeah.
And but good. Like, I'm kind of just on board and just going with everything. So, like, yeah, sometimes life, like, you know, like, it must be present. You mustn't think, like, if you think about the future also upsets you sometimes. Like, you're like, oh, sometimes I'm like disappointed by the future. And the past also, like, you can only live here today. Which is like, that sounds deep and stuff, but like, that's kind of my week kind of is, that's my takeaway on it, I guess.
I can take that.
Yeah.
That's dope. Sure. Yeah, a little bit deep.
A little bit deep,
but it's all right. I thought of.
Let's make it a bit lighter, right?
Yeah.
If you and me had to jump into a blender,
yes,
his skin complexion will come out, I'm sure.
100%.
We're gonna introduce him. We can probably cut that if you guys want. I guess that. But you know what? We are black and white. You know,
that's it. Hey man, I'm celebrating.
Yeah. Listen. Okay, so this guy's already here next to me. I think the camera's like, our camera works better. We're gonna like introduce him now.
Yeah.
This is the only man that can start his Mercedes-Benz. Oh, so I didn't need to say what car it is.
Yeah.
But from here, while sitting here, he can start it.
Oh, no, yeah.
I was overseas on tour with him, and he's like, check how you, but I heard the car start. But the car was parked at King's Park. So it's like, imagine a guy sitting there, wait, here's a car starting.
Flex.
But that's a power flex,
that's
right,
a flex.
isn't it?
That's a flex,
so,
yeah.
And then also, like, let's not take away from his fashion sense. He's a good rugby player.
Yes.
Like, he's a brilliant rugby player for you. Like, I didn't want to say for his age because like he's a mature man. He's really like his conversations. You'll see.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell us all about his story. Do you want to introduce him? I'm nervous.
Oh, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to it. Here we are again. We have the pleasure of chilling with one of South Africa's rising stars, known to many as the Boogieman, and he'll explain to us why. Braided up or not braided up, sometimes that hair looks good, sometimes it's thrown up. Mad fashion sense, hella swag on and off the field, and he's doing some really amazing things. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you JURENZO, Julius. Let's clap it up.
Yo, what's good?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yo.
I got nervous. Like, I'm holding it up.
Cheers.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's like, yeah, we had a few conversations before he walked in and stuff, and like
Yeah.
I was like, I'm excited to just jump into
definitely,
like alles, bro.
Yeah.
No,
I
first of
think
all,
tell us how you feel about being on here. You looked a bit nervous, but also tell us a bit about just like if we didn't have to ask you any questions, just tell us whatever you feel like today.
yo, first of all, thank you, MJGG.
Yeah.
You know, Mish in the background. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys. What an introduction, man. What an introduction.
Okay, yeah.
No, but yeah, lovely to be here. You know, just get to show you all a bit of my personal life. You
Yeah.
know, who I am, where I'm from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm about.
I love
And
that.
That's the type of stuff we'll get into.
Okay, because I'm happy about that. I think like we said in the beginning, the first thing of the podcast, we don't really want to talk too much rugby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to talk like we'll base it on rugby, but we want to know how, what. So what I know from you, like I mean, obviously we've played a few games together. Maar
Yes, yes.
jy's van Namibië af.
100%.
Jou ouers is daar vanaf.
Yeah.
Hulle wou vir jou school toe stuur. Did they want to send you where did you want to go?
Yeah.
What was the plan? Because were you playing rugby? Like you can tell us how your rugby got you all the way to Paul Roos maybe, and then we'll talk from there.
Yeah, we'll start at under 13, I guess. You know, I was one of the bigger guys coming through.
Bro, like that's fact. Honestly, like sorry to
no.
cut you.
No,
off.
no, no,
I
no.
didn't say
Keep
that.
going, keep
I remember
going.
the first time I saw you, and I was just like, obviously I'd seen some of your
All
like
the
clips.
hype, and you're like, oh, whatever.
You hear the hype,
then-
and you're just like, all right, cool. All right.
He's
And
in
I
the
remember
FNL.
walking at you, and I looked at you first, and I looked at your face, and I was like, yo, what's up? And then I looked at your lower body, and I was like, wait, what?
No,
You
no,
literally
no.
have tree trunks for legs.
You know, I've done a few sports while I was a kid. You know, I've been
Okay.
busy. You know, I've done things like I did gymnastics.
What you know about gymnastics? Stop playing with
What you mean?
No, but he can do some.
Stop
He
playing with
can
us.
do
know,
some
you
back.
don't
He
know
can
what
do
I
some
can do.
backflips.
Nah, hold on.
Yeah, I did. I
He
did
can do some.
Gymnastics?
gymnastics.
Okay.
Till middle primary school.
Was that like where you'd run onto a board and do a flip and land? Or
Yeah,
is it
so you have
touwspring? Wat het jy gedoen?
floor and trampoline.
Yeah.
So on the trampoline, you'll do your routines and all that, and then on the floor, it's like a bouncy floor. You know?
Okay.
And
I've
then
always
you'll do
wondered why.
like
Like,
a
I was like, no, y'all ain't got
run
hops
up
like that.
and
Yeah.
back flips, front flips, you know, those type of thing.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah,
I also
so-
heard that you were
And that's the only time he went backflips. Nou gaat hy net vorentoe. Nee,
net vorentoe,
And
ja.
he bumps. Only time he reverses when he reverses the car.
Yeah.
That's, I love that.
Yeah. Boogieman.
JURENZO, yeah, okay, so a little bit of gymnastics. I heard you're also quite the athlete, 100 meters.
Yeah, I did a bit of athletics.
Athletics, yeah.
100 meters, 200, long jump. Those type of
Boy,
things.
what happened?
I had to make a choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to make a choice, you know. Back in the movie, I was actually the fastest in my age group.
Damn.
So when
Frankie
I came
Fredericks.
over, it was like I had to make a choice. Did I
Bro,
come
you could have
here?
won gold for Namibia.
Frankie
What's wrong with
Fredericks.
you?
Wasn't there a guy that ran? Frankie Fredericks.
Yeah, Frankie
He
Fredericks.
ran for Namibia, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ook in die- ja.
Olympic silver medalist.
Yeah.
After, what is his name? Michael Johnson.
Michael Johnson.
Michael Johnson, yeah.
Johnson had took, they stripped him of that medal. Didn't strip him
Yeah,
of that medal.
he was the only guy to actually beat Freddie
Fredericks.
Yep.
Fredericks
Yeah,
for
yeah.
for the gold medal.
Ja.
So yeah, a bit of honor in that. And you know, I did swimming. I did everything, you know. I was a busy kid. Swimming. I played a bit of soccer. I played one cricket game, and then I said, "Nah, I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out." Cause
And swimming?
swimming, I did swimming just
Okay.
for the fun of it.
What was
you
your
know.
stroke?
Freestyle.
Freestyle.
To
Stock
say live,
standard.
check
All
on
right.
freestyling stuff.
Freestyle.
Okay.
And then
Breaststroke.
you went from all these sports. Then they said you must focus on, or you had a decision to make.
Yeah, you know, in my grade 8 year, I thought about it because I did both, and the next year I was supposed to go to someplace new to come to South Africa. End up going to JURENZO.
Were you gonna go to New Zealand? You must tell us. I heard a rumor. Somebody told me that you actually considered.
Yes, I was
This is
actually.
big, bro. But
I
you must tell us.
I was, okay, full honesty, I was on my way.
Okay.
Okay.
I was. on
Visa
my
was
way.
klaar in.
That was the only problem.
Jy sien want hulle het 'n bietjie tyd gevat by die
Yeah,
fees.
the visa was the only problem.
Okay.
That's why I never went. But in terms of school, I was gonna go to King's College in Auckland.
Oh.
All right.
You know, I had everything sorted. My mother's friends.
And you
were
look
from
like
there.
a islander there, but you look.
Bit Fijian and that.
Hey.
A little bit of Fijian and that. But yeah, no, I think it was a blessing in disguise because
Yeah.
then I
Suva, baby.
ended up in JURENZO, you know.
Okay.
Had to make a choice, like I said, in my grade 9 year, because then I was
Then you
asked the question.
Course size.
Yeah, I was in
Then you
the
got size.
in the boarding school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For from grade 9 to grade 11. No, matric. I'm sorry,
Yes.
Yeah.
to matric, and then obviously I came this side.
Okay. And schoolboy, like, did you enjoy? Like, I mean, I was also in a boys' school. You were like
Boys' school as
also
well.
a
Yeah.
boys' school. We like. There's a lot of competitiveness and stuff. Did you enjoy that? If you had a son, would you send him there?
You know, I don't know actually. It's nothing bad
Not the-
about the
not the
school.
school,
It's
just
not
like
the
the-
school.
yeah.
It's just I didn't see the school like most guys saw.
No.
Because for me, I was young. I thought, they're taking me away from home.
Yes.
I'm away from home, but there's a reason why.
Yeah. And you
so-
never let that why get out the way, really.
Yeah,
Just
never
you-
really let that why get out the way. You know, when I
Okay.
went to school, went to class, I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
Because
Sure.
you know I had a vision, and that's why I came there. And so I was the quiet guy in class. You know, sitting in the corner.
Pop off.
Really?
Don't bother anyone. You know.
Listening to his R&B.
History, history class was actually my favorite. 'Cause,
History. Okay.
we had a calm teacher, you know, but I was sitting in the corner back, and I never bothered her, so she never bothered me.
Yeah.
So the first day of class, I was kind of checking out, you know,
Like
who's
what the
who.
vibe is. Yeah.
Yeah, what she
get a
says
lay of the
like
land,
was,
yep.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the second class, I decided, okay, history, you just basically have to read everything.
Yeah.
And then let's write long
Yeah.
essays. Yeah.
Read everything, write your essay. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a nap in class, you know.
You did the one thing,
And
like,
then-
bro, that is the most
then
stereotypical
school.
rugby player.
No, but it was the only class I ever did it in.
And she never bothered you.
She never bothered me, and
Okay.
from
Was sy
that day
geweet?
on,
Yeah.
I was awake in that class for like
So you actually
days.
like you never left
2 days.
because you had a little nap room, bro. You had
That's
a
it.
little nap. So, but that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times at school, you know, like you're like a double maths.
Yes.
Yeah,
Friday afternoon or double Afrikaans.
Or double physics,
and,
yeah.
And you just sit and you like
physics, crazy.
kop, doppie kop, back
Yeah.
on your arm.
Yeah.
No, school was tough. But you said you had a vision and you felt like, do you feel like, if I'm going to ask you this,
Mm-hmm.
me and MJ were speaking about you, like, you're still young. How old are you now?
I'm 20 years old.
20 years old, right? Yeah, see, even our sound people
Yeah.
are going, what? So, yeah, he's 20. And, like, did you see yourself, so 2 years ago, you were still in matric, basically. It was
Yeah.
op school geweest.
Yeah,
You had, like, you watched rugby, obviously, and you saw, like, Mapimps, Lucanio, Andre Esterhuizen,
Yep.
Eben, Sia. Like, you can imagine all those names. There's still way more. Like, I mean,
yeah,
yes.
Dude, that, man,
Yeah,
you know the
ons
tip,
begin
boy,
is
you play with them
almal,
week in, week
almal,
out now.
too
Right.
much.
Yeah.
You know them all, right?
Yeah.
So when you were 18, did you see, because you said you never left your vision, so did you see yourself like playing with these guys within 3 or 4 years? Because obviously you went SA under 20 and you did some things.
Yeah.
And tell us a bit about that and up to where you are now. So how did you get here?
Oh, we're gonna knock on the door.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, that's crazy for you.
Oh, so that was a surprise. That was a surprise.
Yeah, you must remind
Catch
me
out
where
the
we. You
bag
must
now.
remind me where we at. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, we are funded by. Yeah, we're working on the sponsors, Robert. We're coming through.
When did you get back? No, I go back yesterday.
He doesn't need a mic near him because we can hear that boy.
You know, Gigi. I heard. Jay-Z's coming. You know.
Yeah, now Beast is here.
Beast.
We got Jay-Z next week. Like,
Jay-Z popping up next week.
Yo, he's proper. Like, yo, I got a chopper in the car. I got a chopper in the car.
That's crazy from you. That's crazy.
He's got a mean voice,
Yeah.
bro.
I appreciate it.
Cheers,
cheers,
man.
Legend.
See you soon. Yeah.
Okay, so like,
That's
are we
crazy.
just gonna pretend like that didn't happen and
didn't
just keep
happen.
talking?
How are we supposed to do that?
Next, right. Right, let's talk about him quickly. We're gonna come back to. I want to hear about your SL at 20 stuff and how you got to here, because I mean,
Okay,
he's a
okay.
legend clown. You're 20 years old, but Beast just walking in here, walking out. Hi.
That's crazy.
Gosh.
Bro.
Yeah, he was in the States recently. I don't know what you know about him.
Living his best life, man. He's doing some really cool things. I saw him. He was at Plane. He's working with Planes. That's that brand they got up there.
Snakes on a plane.
Snakes on
Oh,
Samuel L.
like-
Jackson. No, so he was there for the Super Bowl 2 weekends ago, and I think he also
yeah, we mentioned that. Hey,
Yeah. I think
So he
also-
was like, he would have been in a box with some.
with some
high-profile
heavy
people.
Boy, did you not see how he like he made Kevin look like? Did you see that picture that he posted?
No,
on
was
back?
it with Kevin?
It was with Kevin. Boy, wait, hold on.
Jeez, with Kevin.
Bruh, he made him look like I will eat you. Like, and I'm not saying that like he's just a big human being.
Yeah.
I think
He is big, yeah.
he
I don't know
hot-
if you guys can see me. Like, maybe you can, like, because Beast covers me, you maybe just see, like, the top of my head and, like, one leg. But, like, he's a
Probably,
big
yeah.
man. And, like, he was, like, imagine that guy running. Jy speel wing. Imagine that guy running. You know, because there's one famous clip of him, like, making a line break down there. And he-
Yeah.
Against
Imagine,
Namibia. That's crazy.
Against
daar-
Namibia.
Against
Yes.
Namibia.
Maar,
En
en
dat
hy
poor 15.
Chrisander Botha.
Chris Underboot.
En hy het die tackle gemaak.
Ja.
En he
Maar hy
made
het
it.
geproe, daai
But-
man sy knie was, ag,
but
his
you
shoulder
could-
was off. But
Yeah, you could see it in B's eyes. He was running to
intent,
kill.
hey, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, hey.
He
but,
wanted
like,
to score there.
But that's hella dope, man. Shout out to you, Beast.
Thank you.
Sharks legend, man.
We're
Not
gonna
only
tag him.
Sharks
He's gonna
legend.
share us. We're gonna get even
You're
season
not
3 upgrade. Episode 3 upgrade even more.
That's it.
So
bro.
yeah, guys, we are open. So what lag jy? Speaking of, he's with Nike. Look how nice he's been dressed. I've been wearing some Nikes. He's actually with Nike.
Nike?
Yeah, Nike represent.
Okay, cool. Shout out to you,
Yeah,
bro.
recently signed a long-term deal with him.
Damn.
Yeah.
How old is you, bro? 20.
20.
Damn.
Sure,
Hey, that's
man, man
living,
can
bro.
only dream. JURENZO, bro.
Congrats.
Those,
Thank you so
those
much.
that were too big for you and stuff.
Nah, man.
No, I'm kidding, man.
Hey, real
But
quick,
listen,
what size shoe are you, bro?
Depends. 11, 10
Damn,
and a half.
I'm a
11.
UK 11 as well. Also, t-shirt size. You
We'll
like
get
the
him a
baggy
pair.
fit?
We'll
Yeah,
So
I
I'm a
like
double XL if you want to swing anything through.
I'm XL.
we'll get for next week. 'cause
So,
then we'll
unfortunately,
rep
it
Nike
won't
and we'll
fit
just
you.
go for them. Maybe they'll come for us.
My dog.
And
I
then-
love that. I love that.
Got a dream. So tell us about. We were on.
Yeah,
oh,
sorry,
you
Gigi, just to hop back on that, on Gigi's question, right? So, like Gigi said to you, you're this 18-year-old kid 2 years ago doing his thing. And obviously you get a lot of love in high school, right? Because of how big high school rugby is in South Africa. Phenomenal. Matter of fact, sorry, Paul, I'm going to put a pause real
Boogieman. Where
quick.
did that come from?
You can't just mix the questions.
No.
like that.
Yeah,
So we're
Come
gonna
on.
get there, but obviously we don't want to go past the origin story of the
Yes.
Boogieman because
Okay.
then we're gonna talk rugby and then we have to come back. So
Okay.
we're just gonna build up and up till present where you are right.
Love
So
that.
who am I answering first, black or white?
You're
What,
answering
black? No,
white.
man, don't
Black.
do like that.
Sure, damn.
No, you answer whatever you feel like. Just talk.
Nah,
about
let me start. Let me start from the beginning.
the
Yes.
Boogieman
Let me
origin
start.
story.
You know, I think it was after a few games of under 13 rugby, and then my friend came over to me and he said, like, you know, you look scary on the field, like, because I was bigger than most guys,
Yeah.
and it was said like, okay, I'm gonna call you the Boogieman, because
Yeah.
Okay.
like sometimes it's crazy to think about it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I would run on the field and then some guys would slip
Yeah.
in front of me, you know.
Yeah, on purpose. When
You know, you have those
the Boogieman
those type
come.
of guys. It's not something that.
But it's scary, eh? I mean,
Yeah.
like a bigger guy running at you first time, you must face up. And it's
I mean, like
crazy.
if you was come off and a prop runs on you at like under 12, under 13,
Yeah, it's something.
you're jumping out the way.
Fair. Can't argue
So
with that.
yeah, that's sort of where it came from, and I decided to make it my Instagram name
I like that.
because it was I sort of
early.
liked
You started that Boogieman early.
Yeah, when I was grade 7,
Yo,
that was my Instagram.
I didn't
name.
have a grade 7. I'd mix it You're not even.
Makes it, yes. Are you online? Yes.
Yo, we'll get there. Yo,
I'm not that old though.
Yo,
I'm
bro,
not that
like
old.
you remember when, like it's like you wake
chat
up,
room and you
you
talk to
wake
your
up at like
friends.
no, but you wake up at like 3 a.m. and then there's no one
you see-
online.
and then you see someone pop up or see someone busy. Then you know, that guy's chatting to that girl now. Tomorrow
Yes.
you've got something at primary school.
But even that, like screw that, like when you have nothing going on
Yeah.
Mix It, they had what was it? You could speak to Joe Banker.
Yeah. Yo, shout out
used
to
to love
Mix
that.
It.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
crazy.
Mix It,
And then
bro.
BlackBerry came and then WhatsApp came. Mate.
BBM.
I got BBM a bit late.
man.
Yeah, I also got it, and then everybody upgraded. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I had to sit with that thing for a while. Nobody wanted to talk to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's.
Okay, so Jurenzo.
Jurenzo.
Boogeyman.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And
That's
then,
phenomenal.
and then it just stuck, eh?
And then it stuck, when I came to Ruas.
Yeah.
Because of my handle.
People knew
they-
the boogeyman was
yeah,
coming
they
to the
started
Cape.
calling me Boogie. Boogie. They started calling me Boogie. So,
Love that.
and then it just came on like that.
That's swag.
And it sticks. So you feel like you're representing the boogeyman well and JURENZO well, or is it the same? Yes, you sell it. Yes, man, it is.
I'm just the same person.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
It's just like,
The same
It's a
dude that used to
difference
pass
when
out in history class.
yeah.
Same dude.
That's good.
Just
Love
the
that.
same dude,
Okay.
But
That's how it go.
what was we
Then you
questioning
came
again?
to under 20s or like
Yeah.
tell us about the ranks. Then you came Craven Week school, high school. You got picked up. How did you get picked up? Who got you here?
Who got me in South Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell me
I
that
was.
story. Was it something-
So Namibia plays in the under 13 Craven Week and
Okay.
under 18 Academy Week.
Yes.
So when I was under 13, someone of province actually came out to my parents and they were like,
Yeah.
okay, can we get this guy in South Africa, in the province preferably? And I ended up going up to Paul Roos,
Yeah.
finished my high school there. And matric was a bit difficult for me. I had a lot of injuries coming through. Because of the athletics,
Yes.
actually, I tore my hamstring a few times. So I came back to rugby. My last
They look
season
pretty
of
strong
course.
now, Chum. I like no staff.
Yeah, now I
You know.
fixed. I had to get them fixed, because the amount of games we play is
Yeah.
absolutely crazy. But take it.
All
I'll
right.
take it.
And then you got picked up. Was it straight after high school? It's under 20.
So I played SN 18 A,
Okay, yeah.
but I played the A
Yeah.
group just
Okay.
because I had so much injury I could never get my consistency going.
100%.
Fair.
And then after that, I went to the Sharks.
Yep.
Where I was lucky enough to represent the junior Springboks as well.
Yeah.
In that same year. I came back.
A lot of rugby, eh?
A lot of rugby
Yeah.
because you
That's a
had
switch off, and that's from a young age, eh?
Yeah.
you had the S20 competition starts in Feb. Then you have the junior ball camp.
Yep.
You have the junior ball competition. Come back and then you
And
have
then you straight back into it.
21.
Yeah.
So it was crazy, but I must have most of the under 21 because I had surgery on my knee.
Oh.
So and then the next year, this 2024.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a really good year for me. I was lucky enough to be the vice captain of junior box.
Brilliant.
So for me, I think that's when things started happening.
Yep.
And sorry, being a vice captain, thinking about you were being, was 'n bietjie stil geweest in klas, and so
Yeah.
like to progress from like being very quiet in class to being like a vice captain of a team. Did you feel like you rather spoke with your actions,
Yeah.
or was it more
I
like
like
you
that.
speaking up?
Definitely the access, because I'm not a extrovert. I won't just go up to people,
Yes.
encourage them, and then all that. Because sometimes before a game, I feel down,
Yep.
But that's just my way. How I know I can get out of that, but to put other people in that situation isn't.
But I think,
Fair.
like, for me, Jurenzo, that shows it shows two things to me. It shows that you have a really good head on your shoulders, because it's great maturity, self-awareness is what I'm looking for. Really good self-awareness to understand that, all right, this is where I'm at in whatever particular situation. But also, I love the fact some of the most powerful leaders that I've played under as a player
Action.
are those who go by action.
Yeah.
And it's I don't need to hear a rah-rah. I don't need you to beat on your chest like King Kong to get me fired up.
Yeah,
This is also my job.
And
But they
I'm
respect
also
that, and
competitive.
and
and
they action leads, and they also can see who needs to talk. Like they
100%.
surround themselves with like one or two good people that can like
100%.
I'm going to lead with my action.
Yes.
I want you to talk to these
Yes.
people, but like you here, under my arm. And I think if
And you know, that's one of the good things for me while I was vice captain.
Yes.
Because, you know, I was into talking.
who was your captain?
The captains at Province.
Okay.
Yep.
Zachary Porton.
Okay.
Tight-head prop.
Tighthead
I like
Prof,
that kid, yeah.
So he was there to do all the talking, you know. I had my field
Yes.
where I
Yeah.
was needed, especially, but that was on game day.
Yeah.
But besides that, he would run the show, you know. But also, like, I just thought, you know, when you come into a senior setup, the guys
can't-
aren't just gonna respect you if you're
No.
still talking.
No.
You need,
You
know,
must do.
you have
Do.
to show why you belong there.
100%.
And
you remember dance,
yeah, that was a
Cheapest.
good thing for me.
And to hop on that, you danced.
Yeah.
I remember that Curry
Yeah,
Cup,
bro.
your
Yeah.
Curry Cup debut.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Against
Talk
the
about
Lions?
your first senior. So like, I
Yeah.
mean, coming into a senior team, like walking into a, because I mean, I remember you walking into like you must introduce yourself. People say stand up speech, boogeyman. You know,
Yeah.
like, I mean, there's expectation of you, but
Yeah.
also like, it mustn't precede you. Like obviously your actions must speak.
Yeah.
Your actions must speak. So like, you really did that. Talk about your first, like senior cup, senior anything. Hoe het gevoel?
Yeah, you know, it was tough for me because my body was absolutely
Broken.
broken.
Would be.
Because
You've just been playing under 20s and you
Yes.
come straight
yeah,
back
you know,
in.
we had the under 20 camp from Jan, and then we had the Tri Nations,
Yes.
but for under 20s.
Yeah.
So we played against Australia, New Zealand, and Argentina.
Yeah.
Came back, had the Junior World Cup. I think the last game was the Friday.
Yeah.
And you've signed obviously at the Sharks. You must be back. They want you
Yeah,
back.
Yeah,
I signed
yeah.
it.
There's
Crazy
always
story.
injury happens.
I actually, because obviously the last game is coming up on Friday.
Yes.
So you have to organize with your union whether you're going home
Or
go
do you
your
get some time
holiday.
off or yeah.
Yeah, do they want you back? So Coach JP sends a message and says all guys must come back.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm thinking, I just came back from
Yeah.
June. Like I
Yeah.
played Friday.
Yeah.
Monday I have to get back.
No.
And
they say they're gonna go like, oh, he's young, you know, like that's the thing.
He'll be
Yeah.
alright, yeah.
Jy gaan het voel. You're
Yeah,
my
no,
age,
I
but
felt it.
you're
I
gonna
felt
feel
it.
it. You're gonna feel it when you're my age. But
And
let's
then,
talk then,
yeah,
maybe.
I
Not
messaged
far,
Coach
mix it.
JP and I was like, Coach, do you think I should come back? Like, genuinely, I was like,
Nah, bro.
like he was like, do you
JP,
think I should come
yeah.
back? And he was like, obviously, most of the juniors are getting exposed in the
In the Curry Cup, yeah.
So I asked him, what are my chances
Nah, stop
for
playing. Nah.
playing this weekend?
No.
Like, I genuinely asked, like, what are my chances for playing this weekend? If I have good chances, I'll come
I'll
back.
come, yeah.
But if I'm gonna like,
Come hold bags of.
yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, I didn't say it like that. I just said
Boogeyman demanded.
if I have good chances, I'll come back.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "There's a few injuries, so you could play, but that wasn't a definite answer for me."
Yeah.
So
Nothing's
I'm like-
gonna be definite, bro.
I'm like, okay, coach, do you think I should come back or do you think I should take some time off? I asked him.
Just
That.
to give you a bit of perspective. So now the coach sitting on the other end of that is like, this boy.
Yeah.
That's
No.
no,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
So I get that. I was
But
like,
I know-
superstar.
Yeah.
What, you just want to
Yeah.
play well for SA? You don't want to play well for? That's what I'm thinking if I'm JP.
No, because obviously my first year after junior box, we got a month off.
Man, but you are a hard commodity now.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't go do what you
When
did
the
for the
iron's
junior
hot,
box
when the
and
iron's
expect
hot,
not to
that's the
play.
thing. I mean, I feel like even for the like, there's some Springbok guys that I see and like,
Yeah.
they're training hard. Like,
Yes.
I mean, they like,
Yes.
there's a reason why they're there. And like most of them have families. Most of them have so many sponsored commitments and stuff
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Then you know, like when we take a break on URC, like I mean, I can't plaster.
Yeah.
Ek,
Yeah.
But they can't do
They
it.
go straight into a camp and like have another thing and another thing, and it's like it's hard on families, it's hard on everything. We're gonna have some of them on pretty soon, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like I mean, and
Yeah.
you experiencing that at the age of like 19, 20.
But for me, in that case, I wouldn't have changed the thing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you know,
That was
Yeah.
it was your time.
I'm in good momentum. I had a good under 20 campaign.
Yes.
So yeah, I went back thankfully started the first Curry Cup game. What's up, guys? JURENZO Julius here. I'm on It's Black and White podcast. Be sure to follow the socials and check it out. Kendrick.
Okay, so you're a Drake fan. Favorite Drake album?
Take care.
Take care. Take care.
If you're seeing
Oh,
this,
okay,
if you're
all right,
seeing
all
this,
right.
it's too late.
If you read it, that was
Something like
dope.
that. I've got that
Yeah,
vinyl.
yeah,
I've
if
got
you-
that vinyl.
That's hella
that
dope.
company song, you know, company of if you're reading this, it's too late.
I got some shit for you to come and get.
Yeah.
But wait, hold on. Let's go to.
Tell me where you done your friends. I see you
you
do
well,
well, baby.
baby.
Yeah.
When you push it together, I can
Tell me.
I got a
the-
chopper in the car.
No. You can't miss the best part, JURENZO. You
No.
can't miss the best part. Is you single or what?
I need a girl from the country. I need a girl from Kentucky. I need a shorty from Houston. I need a girl who gon' love. I need a girl who gon' trust me. Someone to make me feel lovely.
Can I have one? Can I have one? Can I have one? Can I have one? I like that. I like that.
Sorry,
Wait,
G.
hold on. Should we go back? 1, a 2, a 1. Someone pull me up a double shot.
I don't know that stuff, bro.
Don't
Why
you?
did you like assume that I'm country
That's
like
actually
that?
awful for us.
Because you said you can
No,
sing
but I
country.
heard you-
I can
No,
sing or whatever, but doesn't mean
I got a source earlier today that
tomato sauce.
100%.
Yeah.
he admitted to like
100%.
country.
He admitted,
What's
dude,
that,
like me.
What's that? Throat.
Damn,
Something
what's it called?
Guatemalan throat or something.
Guatemala throat singing. I think that's a different one. Yodeling. No, I don't go yodel, bro.
Yodel?
No, like, what was that throat singing? Like, oh,
Yeah.
like that deep. Definitely not now.
Why
And
not?
I mean, no, because I actually like it, because I made fun of someone doing it, and then I was like, shit, I can do it.
But we
So
just
now-
went bar for bar. Like,
Yeah,
that's
I know.
the...
But I can also, like, some other rap stuff, got it. But
Okay,
like,
all right. Here we go. One more, JURENZO. Let's see. You said take care, huh? I can see it in your eyes.
I can see nothing wrong.
What's that?
With a little bump and grind. I'm kidding. So,
Yeah.
No, but let's stop. Tell us about your music taste a bit.
Yeah.
Because we're getting carried away, I think. Like, we can do this for 4 or 5 hours. I'm
Literally.
sure. Like, so
Literally.
let's not. Because you might actually hear me yodel then.
It's
So,
not.
no, let's not.
Yeah.
So, yeah, tell us about
Yeah,
like music, your style, fashion. Let's get to know you a
Yes.
bit. Because we spoke a lot about a rugby,
Yeah.
the rugby ball. We don't want to speak about
Yeah,
it.
you know, no,
And you're
no,
fidgeting. Are you
All right.
nervous?
No, he's fidgeting.
Actually, yeah, no, that's fact. That's
what?
facts. JURENZO, real quick. Love that,
check.
G. Foot check. Get up, bro. Get up. You got to take us through the outfit. You got to take us through the outfit. All right, here we go.
Which one?
No, they'll get you.
pick
They'll
and
get
choose, bro.
you.
Pick
They'll
and
get
choose.
you.
All right. Tell us what you got on.
And you love wearing, like, I mean, I've been on tour. There's the camera, I think that one there. I've been, like, on
That one
tours.
right
I've
there.
seen you on off days.
Yeah.
Tell us about, like, what makes clothing so lekker for you? Why do you enjoy it? Yeah,
Show
yeah.
the fit.
No,
Show the fit. We want a
100%.
full 360.
Kom terug hier tussen die ooms. Come here between the
Yeah.
ankles. Yeah. No, it's okay.
Nah, it's all good. Don't worry
Don't
about
worry
us.
about
now.
us.
Here we go. All right, do us a 360. 360.
360.
All right, take me through. Who
And
you
it's
got
hot
on your-
in Durban, so
Who
you
you got
got
on your
more.
feet right now, bro? Let's go.
I got the P6000 Nikes.
P6000 night. All right, see you.
P6000 Nikes.
Sheen, actually.
Shout out to Sheen, man. All right.
Sheen.
Yep.
And represent top.
Damn.
Gotta represent.
Gotta represent. I love that.
And your hair, how many times do you get it done? Once a month.
Facts.
Once every 2 weeks.
Yeah. So what's with the hair though? Like, cause I mean, you had like the slick back, like
And the
really,
afro,
like,
bro. I love the afro. If I was you,
But before the afro, he had
Radiki
that,
Samo.
that stock standard, the box up. You look clean. You look mean in high school. You came out of high
Yeah.
school and woof.
No, it was because in matric at Paul Royce, you have to go bald.
Damn.
Yeah.
in the beginning, they get a little hard off.
Yeah, so the first day,
Yeah.
you get there a week before, so you can get to know the grade 8
Okay.
and sort them out in your own way, you know.
That's crazy.
And then obviously you have to go bald after that.
Oh snap.
And then
So-
since then, you haven't cut your hair.
No, he hasn't.
So no, I did actually. I rocked waves since like June.
Please don't tell me you were the guy with the do rag
No.
on in the middle of.
No.
Whoa. I've seen him with a do-rag. So, for your Afrikaanse mense and the other
Ja.
people that don't know what a do-rag is,
Yeah.
there's a lap wat jy oor jou kop sit. It's a, you know,
Yes.
you look very
Oh,
hood,
you
you
are.
know, like boys in the hood, 100%. But we went to a game in Europe.
No.
No, they had a drama. He represented.
No,
and
but
I thought, like, I mean, it's because I'm like, yes, you know, like,
Okay.
anyway. But that's cool, man. Like, I mean, you
Is that-
represent yourself.
Is the do-rag for the swag, or are you actually cooking something underneath it? Because there's those brothers, they wear the do-rag and you take... and
No,
that's the way
no,
they live while you
no.
have a
It's like
conversation.
I've seen that before, but no, it's
Yeah.
it's just to keep my flat, you know, because we play physical sport,
Facts.
so your head goes in everywhere.
Craziest
So,
thing,
yeah.
when was it? 2019. I went through a slight phase, bro. So I go on December break, I come back. So I braided my hair up. And I get back and we get to a scrum session and Kuni stays and looks at me, he's like,
And he had a smile on his face. Couldn't he love that stuff?
boy, did he not make it, Demo. That, my hairdo lasted all of 2 sessions. And I was like, nah.
That's
So we're
what I'm
scrumming
saying.
and then, you know, you deload and all of that.
Yeah.
And he just took his shoulder and he kept yanking them. I was like, nope, not for me.
Exactly.
Undid it, picked that shit up,
I
cut
mean,
my
I
hair.
had,
and
I
was
had
like,
long
nah.
hair too, you know, like, I mean, I looked like the one dude, the... wait, let me just get to it. There's a WWE guy called
yeah.
Roman Reigns.
Roman
right?
Reigns, yeah.
So I arrive at the
Tribal
shocks.
chief,
I arrive
yeah.
at the shocks. Yes, I arrive at the shocks. I'm gonna show you the guy, bro.
Yeah.
He's busy cutting the grass and he's just, oh, Roman Reigns. And I'm like, my God. So now every time I walk past, you know, like try and choke him out.
That's
and
it.
like,
I love that. That's
I
right.
shaved my hair and he's like, who are you now? You know, like, and like, but anyway, bro, it's been like hairstyles and stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool to have, man. If I was you, like, I mean, I remember I played my first Super Rugby game against a guy called Radiki Samo.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember.
Afro
Just
like this.
massive.
Brother, stood next to that guy, tricep like my quads. Like, I mean, honestly, and just...
I remember him, yeah.
I saw that afro and like, yo, bro, scary.
Mm-hmm.
Groot kop, bro. Anyway, fashion, you're into it. Do you feel
Yeah.
like it's part of you representing?
Yeah, I think it's just
Comfortable.
part of me, you know.
Yeah.
It's something I like to do.
Yeah.
You know, I like to give myself something nice now and again.
Man,
And
it's
my
dope.
sister's actually a designer,
Brilliant.
so she makes clothes. So I think it's just
We'll give you your
part of-
sizes.
part of the
Thank you.
family.
You were saying you
I'm
were going to say
a
that.
size 40 pants. I'm a 2XL, so just remember that.
And if you
Yes,
can't, anybody out
promote
there,
anything, yeah, you know.
But I mean, hold on. Like, I think for me, the big thing, and I want to, again, what I love about you, Jurenzo, and the swagger and the way that you carry yourself right now is, particularly their generation, I say the newer generation, right? Because what you have in rugby is you have the traditionalists, and then you have the Malcolm in the middle, and then it's the new wave, right?
Yeah.
So traditionalists would probably be the class of Kunu Ostays, and I think you also, with respect, fall in that category. There's the Malcolms in the middle. That would be probably no jabs. No jabs.
I know.
The Malcolm in the middles would probably be what Oxen Chair, that kind of, right? Like, because they came through when it was really cool to be expressive, but also still conform to rugby's rugby, right? And then you get the new age. What I deem as the new age is super expressive. That's the Apelele Fassis, JURENZO Julius, Lily Bester.
Yeah.
And those like the things that you guys are doing and how expressive you are in terms of your
Personality
fashion
also,
sense.
we need to show that stuff. Like, I think
100%.
People don't see that. People don't see, like, I mean, nobody knew what I wore until... Actually,
Man.
they still don't. You guys see me now. But, like, nobody knows anything. Like,
But again-
we get to share this stuff now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
And it's so crazy for me is because, again, I dress for functionality.
Yeah. Form
Right.
of a function. type
Like
of,
100%. I want to be comfortable. I want to be cool. You out here in the baggy jeans. There's an Instagram post in the...
And it's hot in Durban, eh?
With you, exactly. You're in a full pink hoodie with the baggy jeans and
It was
the...
actually suit pants. Yeah.
Right.
Suit pants.
Suit pants.
Sweatpants.
Oh,
sweatpants,
sweatpants,
sorry,
right.
mate.
Like, sorry.
My ears. I'm
Yeah,
getting
me
old.
too.
Sorry, part of the traditional.
Damn, it was my
part of-
birthday
part of-
like
part of
3
that
seconds
group.
ago, but anyway.
Happy birthday, actually. It was his birthday yesterday.
Thanks, dog.
Happy birthday.
But it's so cool to see, and I think it's really nice to see rugby heading in that direction and allowing JURENZO Julius to be JURENZO Julius. So phenomenal.
Yeah. It's a good space to be in. You know?
Yeah.
But I don't want to. How can I say this? I don't want my life off the field to affect my life on the field.
100%.
So whatever I do, I'll make sure that I stay in my lane.
I love that.
You know, don't bother no one else, because if you bother people, they're gonna bother you.
I don't think it's a case of you staying in your lane as opposed to you understanding that rugby is the main thing still.
Yeah.
And I love the distinction you have between the two. And when you're at work, you're at work.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. I love that, right? And you locked in and you're a competitor. Yes? but you have a life, you have a personality outside of it, and don't ever suppress this because of this.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No,
So
there's space for both.
100%.
100% space for both.
I love
Try to
that.
send me a photo of you in the pink hoodie. I can see that. There we go.
There it is.
And
It's quite
yeah,
swag,
this is
bro.
what I'm in Durban, chum.
No, that was actually in Cape Town.
Okay.
So it's a bit.
Okay, we'll forgive you.
Method
But
to the
it's
madness.
like, no, bro, and I think being comfortable in who you are and where you're at is like important. Especially at that age. I mean, you can remember like Super Rugby walking into senior teams.
Phew.
First game, did you feel URC? Let's quickly, I want to just cover
Please,
that
yeah,
quickly.
let's wrap it up.
URC, first game, and tours, seeing places. How do you feel about that? And then we're going to get to the box quickly because I feel like we need to talk about that for sure.
No, first USC cap, I was, excited but nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like, like you said, you come into a group, you have to prove yourself.
Yes.
And for me, the first game was like, okay, I have to get myself settled, see what USC rugby is about, how's it played, what's the speed of the game. And then from there, just keep on building on that standard I set. So, for me, that was just go out there, don't catch on nonsense,
Yes.
but still get to feel the game, feel the level of rugby that you're at. So my first game was more of a see where I'm at compared to my opposition, and then.
And you're going with that mindset. That's how you feel.
That's how I feel.
Cool.
So, because I don't want to go in there with knowing, thinking it's going to be crazy fast, crazy slow. It's going to be physical. It's not going to be physical. So I didn't go in with any expectations. Trying to just feel it for myself. Get my own.
Expectations the killer sometimes.
Yeah, get my own experience. Yeah, get my own experience from it.
Yeah.
And see how I adapt to that environment, without anyone telling me, be prepared for this, be prepared
I like
for that.
So you formulate your own opinion.
Yeah, obviously.
And it works because
yeah,
in a book camp, they put you in a book camp.
And then
There's
we can
quite a
clap
few,
down.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of people
Thank you,
clapping,
sir.
like, just the lights and everything, bro. And like, I mean, it's big, bro, coming from where you're at. And like, did you ever see yourself at this age being there? Did you think like a year ago, 2 years ago, you're going to go and just show the world?
When I was younger, it was always like, because I think I came out of high school and Kane Moody just made his debut.
Brilliant. So,
and I was thinking, why
not you?
Why can't
Why
that
not
be
you?
me?
Why not me?
know? And
if not me, then who, bro?
no, it's just like,
JURENZO,
do I
That's so
do I have the ability to accomplish that? And I had a bit of humbling beginnings when I came to the Sharks.
Yeah.
So after my first year, I was like, okay, rather than looking so far ahead, just see what's next year.
Right in front of you.
And that sort of worked for me.
That's right. Being present with JURENZO, I think that's like,
I love that.
Yeah,
JURENZO,
well, that's cool.
I think just from, and I'm don't mean to speak for you, Gigi, but from us, it's super, we're very excited for you. Sky's the limit.
Thank you
Sky
so
and beyond. I think you have a really, really exciting future ahead of the game. You keep your head screwed on, you keep working as hard as you've been working and producing the results that you have been. Not only in a Sharks jumper, but we'll see you in a Springbok jersey pretty soon. So all the best, man.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you coming out, man.
so happy we got to hear your story, man.
Literally.
Like, die mense moet weet, bro. Die newe moet weet. Almal moet
Die
weet.
neefs.
Die neefs. No, but like it's cool. We all like we're representing like a sport and a bit more, but we're all from different backgrounds.
100%.
We're like really doing things cool. And like it's like speaking to JP last week, like I mean everybody's got an origin story and whatever, and like we've really like we can tap into that stuff. And I'm very thankful to have you here, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
And before we forget, all right, just to wrap it up, we got some quick fire questions for you, JURENZO. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Right. If JURENZO Julius could be a superhero, what would he be?
Flash.
Flash? You're already fast. What are you
So
talking
those
about?
squads, bro.
No,
okay,
then I would go Batman. I'll go Batman.
Batman? JP said Batman.
You're a billionaire.
Yeah. Okay, Bruce
It's
Wayne.
all about the dollar.
It's all about money. If it doesn't make money, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make
Makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Facts. Favorite place to tour so far?
Cardiff is a nice place.
Cardiff's a nice
Kind
place.
of. I don't like it as much. I'm gonna not lie.
Heights, yes or no?
Excuse me?
Heights. Do you
Scared of-
have a fear of
fear of
heights? or not?
heights.
No, depends.
Depends.
Favorite thing to do in your off time?
Play games.
Play games.
Video
What
games. What
Video
games do you play?
Video games,
FIFA.
like Fortnite,
Oh.
Call of Duty,
So you one of those?
2K.
Online.
Damn.
Okay.
I play. What you mean one of those?
Oh, you're gonna look back, you're gonna
you the
miss
guy-
time.
You the guy is gonna be in his Normatec like boots, like recovering on the sofa with it.
Well, it works.
I
Man,
mean,
Gotta live.
Okay.
But
wow,
favorite
why
place,
do you wanna-
favorite place to
you
eat
mean-
in Durban.
You know. Just hold on a second.
Quick fire question. Sorry, vice captain.
You know,
Sorry, vice captain. Yeah,
no, man. No, but I mean, like, what did I want? I forgot what I wanted to say now. Thank you. Go on,
right,
Gigi.
GG up.
Favorite place to eat in Durban.
Favorite place to eat in Durban?
Of vat jy maar takeaway, jy takeaway.
Old Town, Italy.
That's nice. Okay. There's a lot of variety there. You can
Yeah.
pick up a few things.
Pasta, bit of pasta.
If you guys are listening, jump on board. Any other quick fire questions?
Nah, I'm all good.
Yeah.
I think
No.
Jurenzo, like we said, we just want to give you your flowers, man. You're doing some really incredible things in the rugby space. But outside of the rugby, we wish you nothing but the best, man. And we want to see you keep shining, keep doing you, keep being unapologetically you, man. So,
Before,
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
okay, take it easy. Thank you, man.
Bye, thank you, Gigi.
Before we cut, we must quickly talk about rugby coming up.
Yebo.
If there is any rugby coming up.
Oh, it's a bye weekend this weekend for our boys, huh?
There's a bit of Six Nations this weekend.
Yeah, a
There's a
little bit of
Mike
six
doing
nations.
something, but it's okay. Never mind. So Six Nations and whatnot, and then the Sharks have got like a bit of like Lions back to back.
Yebo.
Yeah.
Home and away, or away and home first. So
Away and
Away
home,
first,
yeah,
yeah.
so that's going to be interesting. It's going to be tough. The Stormers
Yeah, they played really well.
played really well, so it's exciting. Are you feeling lekker? Is everything good?
You
We don't
know.
need predictions, but we just needed to assure the people that the Sharks is in a lekker place.
Yeah, no, I think after the Bulls game, we're in a great place. I mean, we went down to 12 men at the stage.
Yeah.
And we still stood strong, you know. I think that just shows each other what we're willing to do for each other. And if we just keep building on that, I mean, we're in a great place. I mean, we're going into Lions game with possibly the chances of winning the SA Shield.
Yes,
Brilliant.
if we beat both of them.
So
Brilliant.
it's going to require from us hard work,
Yeah.
focus, and yeah, you know, go out there, play for each other.
Okay. Lorenzo, thank you so much. And yeah, if it's a lesson today, stay present, guys, and just keep going. Lekker.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jurenzo, and to everybody that paid attention or managed to stick with us this long. We want to say thank you to you guys. Please make sure you like. Please make sure you subscribe. Let's get it out there. BW Unscripted. My name is Mzama Majola, aka MJ,
Gerbrand Grobler, GG.
and we are your hosts for BW Unscripted. And please make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, that bell, to make sure that the next video that we push out gets to you guys. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice. Yeah, man.